And we're back. Oh, that was magic. Okay, so now we're back to doing some stuff. Let's see. First, let's go in here and just make sure that we don't have something stupid. Stuff that I don't care about, right? Oh, wait a minute. Did she get her armor? Yeah, Crypt Raider's armor. We got that last time. I forgot. Okay. Let's go in here.
Uh-huh.
And there it is. He's a bastard. Quick save that. And go into this. This does pause it, by the way. Going to inventory does pause the game. So we can think for a moment. Well, that's a nice little blood spatter on there. That's cute. Let's see. What do we got? Bull strength. Bear's endurance. It does cold damage, so this resist cold could be of value. Do we have any more enlarged persons spells? Potions. Oh wait, doesn't she have that as a spell?
What's on your mind?
Does it?
I wonder.
We can rest after this fight.
I love the halo around their head while they're casting too. That looks fucking kick ass. There, Evoker. Oh, she just come over here and stab me in the face. 0 damage, that's not good. Oh, she lost her. Oh, she didn't lose this while she's finished casting it. Do we want it on Lon or do we want it on Sela? I want it on Sela. Get over here and kick its ass. Oh, nice solid hit. Whiff. Nice. Lon, you know what you're doing.
You won't survive me.
2 damage, man. Now I want you to see that damage. Okay, so the 1d8 plus 4. Some of that's coming from his strength. So the fact that he's literally getting extra damage is the only reason he was able to hurt this thing. Because his the damage reduction on this monster would have literally have taken it down.
I got this.
Set up some proper flanking. Alright, Camilla. Your turn here. Get up in it. Oh, well, that just killed off our main tank.
Don't worry about me.
Not cool. We got a lot of health. Yeah. This is why I say that this was the fight that I did the other day that was not cool.
Good guys always win.
It took a lot of effort for our team to kill it, and it was only because she actually like critted it on like the first goddamn swing. So we'll probably have to repeat this fight. This AoE shit. Guys. Yeah, you know what? Screw this. We're not winning that fight. Let's just get back. Okay. I hate that the pause breaks on this. That's clearly a glitch. I don't know how I'd even report that. I have a bug report, but it says to click on the character, show what's broken. I don't know how to show that pause isn't working. We have prayer. Sure, use that. We got another blessing here somewhere. Divine favor. No. Shit. Bear's endurance. I got a potion for that too. And the resist cold. Resist cold could be of value for this fight, but I don't want to use it if I don't have to. That's a pricey little fucking item right there. I mean, $75 or $75. Damn it. Well, we'll try it one more time without it.
Did we step on their toes as well?
We'll go from there. Invoker. You're stab in your face. Face
Good
jab.
guys always win.
Hey, 2 damage. Better than I thought I was going to get. Ah.
Make every strike count.
This prick. Oh, that was nice. Ooh, swing and miss. 2 swings and a miss. Alright, Sela, can you charge this fool? You can. Charge! Oh, come on, leave with a bonus to your swing, you fucking working on that shit? What the hell, hon? Oh, Jesus, you only need an 8 or better. Alright, Camilla, I want you to come here. An infinite use cantrip I want you to use on her. mediocre. Hey, he's hit 2 for 2. The monster. Alright. Hit. And another hit, man. Launch.
I'm gonna
Oh,
try
that was
this
an AoE
again.
double kill.
Don't worry about me.
That was probably a new fight. Yep. We're definitely not beating it with what we got left. Wow, that AoE, man. Fuck you. I could pause the game so I could fucking see that shit, but I guess we're gonna start it anyway. 25 and 21. What's the 20? Bludgeoning, slashing. Cold damage here. See that? 21. See who got hit. She got cold damage as well, but only 1. Yeah. Charge it. Wow, hit and did no damage. I'm gonna do the enlarged person on her again. I could do it on Lon, he would actually get more damage with his bow, so there's that too, by the way.
The light take you!
I'm gonna try this again.
That's getting old real goddamn fast. Take that damage, you son of a bitch. Alright, Camellia wants you to buff her. I really wish they would add,
I'm gonna try this again.
Water elemental for some silly ass reason. I really wish they would add penalties for being in the dark. You know, give me a reason to cast that cantrip.
Into the fray!
Oh, still doing his job. Oh, killed me. I forgot about this. You take continual cold damage from that son of a bitch. Well, last save. That once he hits you with that cold power, you just take constant cold damage until it wears off. I'm gonna do that thing again. It pissed me off. All right. Fuck it. Might as well use it, right? Use it or lose it, brother mutant. Stop being such a pansy. Use some of that prayer. And prayer, though, that's a luck one, right? Yeah, so I'm not going to use divine favor. That's wasteful. I mean, yeah, I get more damage, but only a point. Everyone's healed. There's no need for feather step. I could use the shield of faith potion. See that there? She has one as well. Be a +2 extra armor. Fuck it. I'm using it. Yeah, 26 armor. I like that way better.
Make every step on their toes as
Guys,
well.
no more waiting. We're kicking this bastard's ass. Brother Mutant, why don't you come over here? And let's swap back out our cantrips. And acid splash motherfucker for some distance. Well, you're not very good at shooting this. She probably take the beat way better than you can. Amelia, you're gonna enlarge person on. Yeah, get big, sweetie. And I can charge for a bonus to my swing. George it. Oh, that's a mistake. And a miss. And another miss. Fucking love that. How close was it? 12, lane, 15, Lon. Or do nothing. Thanks, Lon. Alright, I'm gonna right click this to autopilot that shit.
Good guys always win.
Ooh, hey, nice shot, bro. Why don't you do guidance on this? Nice little swing. Just taking a beat now.
The light take
Doing
you!
the work. But we need to miss a little more often than that. Lon, you go here. I want to spread everyone around because I don't know how big that AoE cold attack of that son of a bitch is at. But I think at this point, Brother Mutant needs to get all up in it. He needs some flanking.
I'm gonna try this
Or
again.
just forget that you have your infinite use cantrip on like a
Go
dipshit.
for their hearts!
That works too, brother. Good job. What the hell, bro? Don't kill me. Son of a bitch.
Into the fray.
Killing you. That's how this works. Come on.
I'm gonna try this
See,
again.
I'm taking damage still. -9. Ain't gonna
You are
last long at
today's
that rate.
sacrifice!
Not you. Let's see, look. Come on. Show him how it's done. It looks like I stabilized it. It didn't take any more damage that round. Point of damage is the point of damage. At least you're working in the right direction. That's 11 damage though. That was much better. Come on. Don't hit
You
him.
won't survive me.
That's 2. She hit, but she wasn't able to penetrate any damage. We're getting really good with the whiffing over here, though. I'll tell you what. Oh, there's another 5. Fine. Can you finish him off? No, like that you can't. Camellia. Nothing. Don't die. Ooh, we're getting way luckier than we should. Oh, come on with that weak sauce shit. That's 4. Oh, come on. Feel you. Oh, damn your weak ass shit. Oh, that's not good. That is. I'm taking that to the bank. Okay. How'd that go? He's still not there. Look at this crap, dude. Wow.
Am I at my limit?
I'll show the way.
Alright, what we got in treasure in here? Hey, a box. And that is a ring.
This
A
pain
needle, and a
is
necklace. Looks like we got 3 magical items.
excruciating.
There's a kitchen, smelling of burnt fat. What did you just do? Please tell me I saved. After kicking his ass. Yeah.
Am I at my limit?
Oh, he's taking damage still. That's what that is. Oh, Chameleon's taking damage still. See that? 2d6 of cold damage.
This pain is excruciating.
She's fine. Thought we hit a trap or something. Anyway, grab that loot. Come back out.
I'll show the way.
Quick save that. We got a flow of water. Is that the ring? Kitchen smelling of burnt fat and garlic food was clearly cooked here in vast quantities.
A bright future awaits us.
Alright. What did we get there? I got a ring of, or amulet of natural armor. Taking it. And again, I could give it to her, but remember, she's got that bark skin I told you about a moment ago. I also had a flow of water. +1 bonus on saving throws against spells with cold is the descriptor. And it adds +1 DC for all saving throws against spells with cold descriptor where cast. So that's caster spell. Or gear. Kick ass. And you may say, well, isn't that a waste for you, Brother Mutant? Well, 1, I appreciate the extra save DC bonus, but 2, spellbook wise, we do have a snow spell, or a cold spell, excuse me, that has a cold descriptor in it, and it does have a saving throw. Now, it doesn't do anything special. That fortitude save, or be staggered is meh, but I'll fucking take it. And again,
And
I'm
off we go.
captain of the team. I deserve the best loot. And that's it. I think. Unless I missed something. We got a key not too long ago. Matter of fact, we're not going to do here in camp. We got a key not too long ago. And that key opens that big fucking door at the top. So I think we've explored everything here that we need to explore. I am kind of seriously bummed that we don't have a third level on the main character. We need to make sure before we rest, though, that she has her her spell book ready. Because resting and then not having
I'm
your
all
spells
right.
would be stupid.
I'm all right.
Can't make the demons wait.
Get over here, you lazy bastards. So book. First, minor spontaneous. Again, I did uses per day. That's anything that I have. She doesn't have spells yet. He doesn't have any spells, never will. He or she, excuse me, has that one. That one. Of course, I'm going to use cantrips. I wonder if it will tell us what spells now. Dude, I was kind of hoping it would unlock and show us the other spells at each level, even if she can't cast them. That's okay. What do we get for our large person? So our memorized spells. Her domain must be something about strength because she's got large person and bull strength already as her 2 fucking spells for free. So again, quick save. Click on the camp fire. That. And we have her protective charms. We need a DC 17. Oof. Okay, and then we need a DC 20 roll with +3 to get a DC 12. We got a +8. I don't know why. Oh, we got nothing on the 0 watch. Yeah, so we got a pretty good chance of avoiding the night watch, at least for the first half. And we rest for recommended period. Sure, use healing spells and abilities before resting. Again, yes. Have you never wondered why the gods do not simply solve all the world's ills themselves without paladins and crusades? Yeah, because they're lazy buttheads. Duh. Some gods would be eager to solve mortals' problems for them. Rovagug, for instance, but we wouldn't like the result. Yeah, there you go. Oh,
Am I at my limit?
that's not good. Alright, not... No.
Good guys
Sorry.
always win.
That was a nice solid 6. Amelia. Ooh, that was a nice solid stab. Lon.
Make every strike count.
There we go. Hey, look at what we just got, ladies and gentlemen. Level 3 Eldritch Scion. And now we're getting a Mega's Arcana. Let's see, 4 points. When we gonna spend it on? Perception always. Well, yeah. I think I want perception up high, and then the other 2 points I'm gonna burn into. Oh, I could do trickery. Maybe I can do some of those traps from now on and get some XP faster. Feat-wise, what do we already have? We got dodge, and we had dodge. That bullshit, we had dodge and dodge. What the fuck, man? Does it tell us the ones we've already purchased? No. Oh, that's another glitch in my opinion. Even if it's not one. They always had a list at the bottom showing you what you've already picked. It's a boo on you, sir. Alright, so I think I have power attack. Actually, I don't have power attack, do I? Is it at the top? Maybe I do have power attack. Yeah, I must have it already. So I want something like weapon focus. Again, rapier, scimitar if I want strength, but I'm not. If I did rapier, I could switch finally from this stupid ass short sword to a rapier. It wouldn't do me much good. It'd just be another +1 to my swing, and then I lose this +1 from switching from a masterwork weapon, but I don't care about that. I can do extra damage with my arcane strike, on the other hand. And that's just a swift action. There's nothing wrong with that. Combat cast and brew potions. I have yet to see anyone talk about brew potions or scribing scrolls to say what that does. Spell pin, throwing, toughness. I'm trying to think about it. So this was the Arcane Bloodline. I'm trying to think of what I would have given a shit about. I know we wanted spell focus and greater spell focus for evocation, for example. Like that one. But that's late. Or not even evocation. It could be any school that makes sense for you. Because conjuration and transmutation have decent spells on our list of mega spells to stay away from enchantment and illusions, unless you're really going all balls to the wall looking for illusion spells, because the Arcane Bloodline does get free spells 3 times, or at least it used to. We get greater spell access here, and then it is 1, 2, 3. So we get level 9, 13, and 17, I believe is how that works. Free spells from the wizard spell list. So again, if you wanted to be an enchanter, you can. You can get 9 spells that are enchantment. 1, 2, 3 here, 6 more here. You're just delaying it, is the problem. Oh, we do get magic missile for free now. Finally, yeah! Fucking made my day right there. Combat casting adept 2, again, a better bonus to your saves against concentration checks. So again, something that we keep the fuck about. That's not bad. Do I just do that rapier? I'm going to get a meta magic. Actually, now that I think about it, meta magic. One of the other things that they don't tell you, maybe. No, here it is. Arcane Bloodline Arcana. Whenever you apply a meta magic feat to a spell, that increases the slot used by the spell. So level 1 spells, level 2, level 1 spells, level 7, whatever. It increases the slot and therefore increases the DC check by 1. Now, this bonus does not stack with itself and does not apply to spells modified by the heightened spell feat. So if I were to get heightened, I can make it variable. But that's good. That's the whole point. That's what heightened does. But I can do empower, I can do extend, I can do reach. Again, any of these here are viable. Extend is probably the worst choice for us, though, for DC checks, because very few spells have a duration. There are some. Snowball, for example, that stagger effect, that's a duration. You could extend it, and therefore have an extended snowball spell. The Shocking Grasp and the other melee touch attacks, some have duration, some do not. Like Vampire Touch does, I know, so does the Frigid Touch, only because it has like a staggered condition or something to it. But Shocking Grasp and Corrosive Touch do not. If I did Reach, that's another 1 level increase. I could shoot spells farther. That would include my melee touch attacks. The downside is that those are ranged attacks now. Not that that's a big deal. I don't care. But again, those are spells that didn't have any saving throw anyway, so what do I care that I'm shooting farther for? See what I'm saying? So if I were to do meta magic, extend was probably the go-to here. Let's do that. Again, this is not an official playthrough anyway. And again, we have the ability to extend stuff here or get Arcane Accuracy, a bonus to our swing, Wand Wielder, Wand Mastery are solid choices, again, especially for a high caster like we are going to be as far as high charisma. These are amazing, so is Arcane Accuracy. Reach, it's like, well, I want to say 3 times a day. 3 times a day, or extend magic 3 times a day. Again, those are not the same as meta magic. Be real clear on this. It behaves like meta magic, but it's not going to give us our +1 to the DC. Because those don't raise the level of the spell cast. You just can suddenly buff those spells, poof, 3 times a day. Extend is a good way to do that one. I do like Arcane Accuracy, though, because we are whiffing left and right. Let's do that. Now, let's get Wand Wielder in here. Fuck it. Wand Wielder, for those of you that don't know, allows us to use a wand in place of an actual spell while doing our spell combat ability. So if we wanted to say I found a wand of Corrosive Touch, I could use the wand to cast the spell, and because of spell combat and spell strike being on, I can still swing my weapon and deliver that Corrosive Touch through my weapon. So that's a good way of doing stuff. And I could use the wands to, like, say I wanted a shield spell and still attack. I can still do that. And I wanted to do a attack spell like Fireball and still poke the guy in the face with my fucking scimitar or my rapier or whatever. I can still do that. Wand Mastery is the one that uses your, uses your casting modifier, in our case Charisma. Looks like this one is nice too, and it actually tells us it's Charisma because it usually says Intelligence or some shit. So it looks like they've tied it to your character finally for once, which is fucking nice. Because you can get Wand Mastery, by the way, for a traditional Magus, and traditional Magus use Intelligence. So Intelligence would have been the number, or the modifier here for a traditional Magus. For us, because we are Charisma, it's tied to us, is what I'm saying. So it's actually telling us the correct information. Thank you, Des, for that, by the way. This is a nice increase because, again, I'm going to maximize my Charisma. The bigger modifier means any spell that I cast from a wand is normally at a lower DC check because it's coming from a generic wand. This allows me to buff it. so to speak, with my high charisma. So if it's like a DC check of 11 or some lame ass shit, now it could be like 17 or something, right? So that's really nice. Wand Wielder though is the one to go with, I think, right now, because again, I want the ability to cast spells while fighting. Now, free spell time, still level 1, and again, I have Magic Missile, as you can see now, for free. Fuck yeah! Notice that it's giving me the option to extend it, which is bullshit. That's clearly a glitch, because you can't extend that spell. That's what that bubble means, I believe. At least it used to in the past. We'll figure it out here in a minute. But spell. What do we want? Reduce person, magic weapon. Grease is always an amazing spell, and no spell resistance on that one, by the way. Enlarge person, but we already have someone on the party that can do that. Color spray. This is one of your 2 illusion spells that you actually have access to as a traditional Magus. Color spray is 1. At level 4, you can also get Phantasmal Killer, and that's it as far as attack spells. So illusion is kind of a bad idea on a lot of things. Wraith Enfeeblement for lowering their strength. That's a nice one, and again, has an effect even if they make their save. Again, spell resistance is still a problem. I say Grease. Let's see if demons can slippy slide and fall. And I got an attack spell and a crowd control spell all in the same level, so I'm pretty happy with that. Fuck you. And again, spontaneous. Why this is letting me extend, I don't know. That's clearly a mistake. So go Meta Magic. See how we have extend here? So you should be able to go Magic Missile and extend. It's not. Grease, on the other hand, we should be able to. I'm going to color code them yellow. Write the spell. So here's my level 2. Oops. We don't have the ability to cast level 2 spells yet. Let me fix that one more time. Grease. There we go. And we need a border. Oh, that's what this is down here. I didn't get my border. 1. Yellow. There's the border. Now you see the border tells you exactly what you're looking at. So if it's yellow all around it, to me that means it's been extended. Write the spell. There we go. Let's do the same for our shield spell. So this is glitched in that it's showing ones that can't use it. See that? These ones can. So it's the exact opposite of what it needs to be. Let's actually submit that as a bug report. Okay, I submitted my bug report. And we should be back. Yeah, so that's a glitch. Again, shield, if you want to Meta Magic, again, shield here. Click that there. It's telling you the level of the spell now. Color code it. Make sure to highlight the border you want. Shows it to you in here. And then just write the spell. Very simple. And again, you see we don't have the ability to cast level 2 yet anyway. We can do the same with Snowball. Do Meta Magic. Snowball. Extend. Yellow border. Write the spell. The reason this one works, again, there is a duration, 1 round. Now, this is 2 rounds, and it's a higher level spell. It's level 2. Thanks to our Arcane Bloodline, this would actually have a DC check 1 higher. This one here, DC check 1 higher. And again, no spell resistance on either of those 2 spells. That's why these are really decent spells for us to have. Now, again, demons may be immune to cold. This could be a problem. But by and large, unless they have wings or some other spell that protects from ground-based effects, Grease is still going to work. And Grease is a spell that works from start to finish. Notice how the casting time is 1 full round. 1 full round. 1 full round. And the reason is because we Meta Magic that shit up. As a spontaneous caster, we suffer from this. Unlike a wizard, someone that has to pick their spells every day, or even like the shaman who picks their spells every day, their spells, when they Meta Magic them, because they're burning spell slots, that's fine. They don't increase the casting. Spontaneous casters like Magus, like the Elder Scion specifically of the Magus class, has this problem. Sorcerers would too, so would oracles are spontaneous casters, bards are spontaneous casters, and again, if you Meta Magic, you suffer from having to waste a full round of whoop jubba 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 just to fucking fire off your spell. But for me, something like this, I'm fine fucking taking the full round to do that. Why? Because A, I'm probably not engaging in combat anyway, and B, I'm probably casting this before the fucking combat starts. So spend a full 6 seconds of whoop jubba jubba to get your buffs up. Nothing wrong with extend Meta Magic. And for those of you that don't know, on any build that is a spontaneous caster, like we are, at least I recommend 1 Meta Magic, and I can't tell you which one. It would probably be either Extend, Reach, empowered, or maximized of those four. And it really depends on you. A, how many spells are going to fall into each of those categories. B, how high of a spellcaster are you? For example, we get to level 6. Maximize takes it up 3 levels. So a level 3 spell, like say Fireball, goes 1, 2, 3 levels higher. So it would be a level 6 casting to do full fucking Fireball damage. So instead of 10d6, it's 60 damage, guaranteed. Is that worth it to you? I can't say. But if you take that same spell and empower it, it goes from 3 to 4 to 5. Now it's 50% stronger. So instead of 10d6, it's technically 15d6 of damage. So that's pretty good. And again, it's not the full 6 caster levels, right? So level 5 is bad still to be wasting it on shit like that, but you could see the appeal compared to maximize, because there's way better shit at level 6 to cast. Reach and extend like the one I have, the reason I like them is because they're only one level higher. So a level 1 spell becomes level 2. A level 3 fireball spell, if you can reach or extend it, which you can't, but if you could, it would go to level 4. That's not that bad. So again, the downside is extend spells like I have rarely can be reached. Snowball is being an exception to the rule, or extend, excuse me. Snowball being an exception to the rule because there is a duration to the effect. Most damaging spells, Magic Missile being a fine example, or Shocking Grasp for that matter, are flash in the pan damage. It's there, it's done. It's instantaneous. As such, there's no duration. So you can't extend it. You can reach them, you can shoot them farther if they're not already at long range. Notice how Magic Missile's at medium range. If I took reach, I could have reached probably every one of these spells except for shield. Why? Because its range is personal. That's you. Not touch. Like Shocking Grasp is touch. But you could shoot that farther with the reach meta magic. It would now become a spell that would shoot out as a raise spell, so to speak. And again, still useless against demons, but you could see the appeal for other things. Grease would work because, again, close range. And again, yes, it's an AoE. The only ones that you can't reach are the ones that are at range of long. Again, Magic Missile's at medium, not long. So again, you could still reach this one. Long reach spells, you can't, like Fireball. The other one you can't reach are spells that are, besides personal effect, like Shield, are ones that are cones. So like if you do Cone of Cold as a fine example. It's a cone. There's no reach to it because it's just from you to that far away in a fucking 45-degree arc. You don't reach that shit, which is a shame because you just think that the cone will go a little farther out. Nope, won't do it. So again, reach is good, not great. Extend is good, especially for a buffer bot like the Megas here, but not great. Empowered is usually my go-to. If I had to pick for something that's going to add extra damage to the potential of the build, it's Empowered. If you're going to pick between that or Maximize, people would say, well, Maximize does full damage, 5d6 for like a snowball, for example, will suddenly do 30. Empower will do 5d6 times 1.5, which means it could do more than 30, it could do less than 30. So people would be like, I'd rather maximize it and do full damage. That's on you. Having said that, level 1 spell Maximize is level 4. Level 1 spell that's empowered, that could do the same, less, or more damage, is level 3. That's why people would swear by, with meta magic, empowered is better than maximized. Now, having said all that, remember how I just had the ability when I leveled up to take extend meta magic or extend magic or reach magic? I could have picked the empowered and maximized later in this build, and I should do so. Of those two, maximized is better because it's not increasing your spellcaster level. It's not going from 1 to 4 suddenly. It would be a maximized snowball spell. You'd cast a level 1 spell. You click that maximize magic button 3 times a day and do full fucking damage with that snowball spell, and it's still just level 1. That's the one you'd want to get. Empowered is great when it's the meta magic. When it's the magic, or from a meta magic rod, where again it's not your character's innate build purchasing empowered or maximized, then grab maximize every day, all day. But if it's you specifically taking a feat, meta magic feat, I would recommend empowered over maximized. I hope that's clear. When you see me play it in the Pathfinder Kingmaker, I make the same argument there, so you'll see me talk about it then. But feel free to watch those videos. I highly recommend you watch the full playthrough. It's a very good game. Point is, there's reasons that math-wise, that empowered is better than maximized, or maximized better than empowered. Everyone has their different opinion on this. I swear by the math behind the empowered is better than maximized. when it's my meta magic feat. If it's magic that I can just apply immediately, or a meta magic rod that where I can apply immediately, like multiple times a day, maximize is my go-to. Okay, so let's get that out of here. So let's do that. We gotta make sure to redo my spell list. So notice, where's my respell? There it is. Notice we haven't gotten any upgrade with our. That's light angel. I keep forgetting I have that. Oh yeah, I use that more often. Holy shit, I keep forgetting I have. I'll put that somewhere over here. Notice we didn't get any upgrade to this. That's what I was talking about. Okay. Hey, we got a body to loot. And he gave us a scroll. That's where side. Dagger, changer, that's it. Alright, cool beans.
I can handle it.
Go back to resting. Not done yet. Time passed one day. Failed to weaken the impact of corruption. That's not good. That's this thing down here. Failed to camouflage the camp. But we got attacked. We already did that. That part's over. So we healed up.
I'll watch
She got
your
her
back.
spells. She got her buff back.
Should
I
I?
got my increased
What's
one
on
of
your
those.
mind?
She's got some of
I
them.
wonder.
Are we in
Anything
trouble
special.
yet?
Ooh, she's got 2 perfect strike. I didn't
No
know that.
reason to pause.
She has her heal, lay on hands ability, and her smite once a day back on track. Awesome, awesome. Let's get up to here. All right. Now, this is as far as I got yesterday, and I can't tell you how long this video has gone on. I forgot to set a clock like a dumbass. So I'm going to do what we did last time. Through here. Next, whatever. Ooh, nice corridor. Actually, I didn't go this far. Oh, it's one continuous fucking map. Oh, I did get this far. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to finish this part. Praise every day. Stab. Pop. Erg. That's not good. Here you are, huddled together like a herd of animals. Pitiful monsters, not human or demon. Even tieflings are less defective than you. Fuck you, dick. But I, your master, can make you better, stronger. I can satisfy your hunger. Starlings of the dark, submit to me. No, I don't want to. No, we are the descendants of Crusaders. Trusting a demon would be a betrayal of their memory. Hasilla! That's this bitch right here. Oh. Well, who is the next descendant of Crusaders who value old legends more than their life? There are 4 of you and 1 of her, you pricks. Jump her ass. Lazy pussies. Beasts, monsters, and human guys, reveal your true nature. This is the sweet, wholesome flesh of a righteous ASMR. I'm probably saying that wrong. I think it's ASMR. Because it's all about that ass. And they're eating right the ass. Oh my god. Go for the fleshy part. Eat, underground crusaders. Eat the flesh. Cool beans. Well, you rush at the demon, but the air seems to grow thicker with every step. You feel like you're watching from underwater as you see the mongrels fall to their knees one after another and crawl to the Asmer's body. You hear their fangs tearing through the flesh. You hear the sloshing of blood. You hear the former mongrels snarl like animals, fighting over the most tender and juicy bits of meat. Oh shit. Slay Hasilla, storm the shield maze. We did that part. Okay, you companions writhe in agony. One clutches at their head, another doubles over. You feel saliva pool in your mouth. Your metallic tang awakens your hunger in you. The hunger turns to rage. This wound filth dares to try to bind you to its will. It dares to tempt you with the sweet scent of meat untainted by corruption. The wretch must die. Die! And still the clarity remains with you. Somewhere deep down, beneath the evil of rage and anger, you sense the light trying to break through. Now notice this. We had this issue yesterday as well. Again, I'm repeating something here. I'm going to do the Angel Mythic Path, but I want to talk about this. So notice how there's the Angel Mythic Path, which we've done before. And the Demon Mythic Path, this is the first time we've had a chance to do this. Now, it does not say eat the flesh. Let's be real clear on this. I haven't clicked it, so I have no idea. Succumb to the rage, which just means I could go like batshit crazy and beat this fucking devil monster, whatever the hell. I'm fine with that. But it's the Demon Mythic Path that unlocks, I believe. So, that doesn't mean you have the Mythic path. Let's be real clear on this. So, we've done the Angel Mythic Path option once before. Remember, we hit the sword up in the air and ooh, and all that shit. So that does not unlock it where we have the access to it. It just, no, scratch that person. It unlocked it so that when we get to the point in the game where we can pick a mythic path, we can pick Angel. Right? That's what I'm understanding. So if I pick Demon, that doesn't mean I'm hardcore choosing I'm going to be the Demon mythic path from this point forward. No, when it gets to that point, I'll have unlocked both of them, I think, and therefore I can choose. So if you want an option of Demon, do succumb to the rage. I know me, and I don't really want to spoil too much for myself anyway, so I'm just going to do the Angel mythic path and just keep running with the same. It's not the one that I want, be real clear on this. It's just the one that I've chosen to do for this beta playthrough. There are others. I want to say there's an Eon one, or Zada. Maybe Zada. I think that might be it. A Zada one, an Angel one, a Demon one. There's a Trickster one that's supposed to be pretty cool. Some of these you may not even stumble across. So you may not actually unlock the mythic path. So if you are a person that says, oh, I'm building for the Trickster, that's my thing, fine. I highly recommend you spoil the game for yourself, though, and Google that shit, and at the very least enough to find out how to unlock that path. Okay? And I don't mean to be that buzzkill for you that's going to be like, no, you're not going to just stumble across it. Because some of these, from what I understand, you will not stumble across it. Unless you do all the content and have no choice, but like, I'm doing all the little side quests, and I'm going to check and click every button and all that shit. You'll find it then, sure. If you don't, if you're not that completionist that just has to touch everything, you may not find it, and I don't want to ruin the game for you because of that shit. So go online, find as little a spoiler-free territory as you can get to say, hey, how do I unlock this? And that's all I want to know about. Some people have, I think, posted on YouTube on that already without being too much in spoilers. More of a, if you go here and you know that guy, you talk to him and he will hook you up kind of shit is how they fucking phrase it. So it's not true spoilers, which is kind of fucking nice. So again, I highly recommend you look for those people. I want to say Mortimer or something like that, gaming, has a really good channel for this game. I'm not shouting him out or anything like that, just saying that I watch his content and I appreciate his content. There's a couple other guys out there that are, gals too, that are doing this stuff that I watch their channels because I'm curious to see what they have found. Some, Leroy, like literally Lee, L-E-E, Roy, Gaming or something like that, always makes me think of Leroy Jenkins. Sorry, Leroy. He does a really good channel too, where he does a in-depth breakdown of each class and subclass. Kind of what I do, probably better. But point is he does that shit too. So again, I watch his channel as well. Then they would have insight as to how this shit works. Again, I'm going from memory here from what people have told me because I haven't gotten beyond this point. But I'm going to do the Angel Mythic Path. Seize the light hidden within you, because that's what I did yesterday. By sheer force of will, you master your rage, and almost in response, warmth suffuses you from within. Warmth and joy from a simple realization you can win. You can save these people. The power of heaven bolsters and guides you. Its light breaks free, and enveloping the mongrels grants them the gift of blissful oblivion. Well, that's not exactly saving them. Whatever. Lowering your gaze, you see a scarlet stain on your chest. The wound has reopened, and instead of blood pouring forth, you see only radiant light. Feel my light. Oh. Booyah! Well, I love that shit. Bolt of justice, reflex save, and feathers beside. Because the demon convulses in pain when the light reaches him. What are you? Destroy this vermin. No, I think I'll just kill you instead. Oh, you pussy. I'm gonna do that. Hostilla points at you. He's already wounded. Wind dog! Kill! Oh yeah, this bitch shows up. Here she is. She goes up over here. She's gonna bow attack your ass and she's gonna melee you. Wind dog silently emerges from the shadows. I'm no longer your slave, Hostilla, but I will gladly kill anyone who pokes their nose in where it doesn't belong. Obviously, this referring to the fact that we helped out when she didn't want us to. So clearly she's a bad guy. So this is clearly spoiler territory. Sorry, guys. But again, I said I'd take you to at least level 4 or 5 or get out of chapter 1, however we decide. So this is going to happen. And I probably will do a playthrough some other time where I literally have her, follow her advice and say, yeah, fuck that dumbass neither ranging motherfucker. We'll go with Wind Dog next time. And she'll probably send us here to be fed to this goddamn devil or demon. But this fight,
They will make break against our
we have
resolve.
buffed up, we have healed up, we have rested up, we have our spells. We could be a dick right now. There is no need to be god awful. And again, I don't know what happens after this, so I don't mind blowing our wads. Let's do Battle Spirit just to buff everybody up. And as a nice reminder, that Battle Spirit is a nice +1 morale bonus to attack rolls, weapon damage rolls. That's a really nice upgrade for us. Sela. I'm fairly certain that these guys are evil. Hold on a second. Let's do our little inspect a creature. Chaotic evil. Neutral evil. So again, I could smite evil on either of these bitches. And I should probably do so. Like that. Oh, I love the looks of those stuff. Man. They do a really
The
nice
Inheritor, guide my blade.
Alright, Voker, your turn to have some fun. And now we got some magic missile up and in his house. Now she's probably, let's take a quick gander at her one more time. She is probably a good reflexer, is my guess. Oh. Reflex +5. Yeah, she's got really good dex. So she's got +5 for that. What's hers? 4. 42 to 10. So big. Oh, okay. Will +6. Jesus Christ. Alright, fuck that noise. Ooh, I can do this one. Let's do a 5-foot stutter step this way. And fire off that. Fight all the angels. Everybody gets a +1 HP for that. Cool beans. Alright, Lon, you get 5-foot stutter step this way. And we're going to leave one dog for the time being and focus on Hatsula because she's a straight biatch. Having said that, though, I think I want to charge her. She's not a meleeer right now. Poke you in the face. And why? Because when she attacks, attack of opportunity at the very least. She missed and we missed, and I'm okay with all that. Sela. I'm going to fuck her up. Oh, yeah. Now, again, just as a reminder, we did Smite Evil, so she's getting a bonus because we're Paladin levels. And Radiance. Oh, yeah, we already knew that. That was a Masterwork weapon. And the target's flat-footed because they haven't acted yet. Oh, that's nice. And your extra damage comes from her Charisma. So she's getting extra damage besides her Strength added on top of that because of the Smiting, which is really, really nice. You can see that she has a significant amount of health. Evoker's turn. Let us... I want to do Magic Missile on the bitch because I know it'll hit her. It's going to be lame sauce damage. And Windog's already fucking taking a dirt nap. I mean, Jesus, she's almost half down. How about... fucking stupid magic.
Go.
Oh, yeah. That was sexy. That was not sexy. That was 11 points of damage to my face, you bitch. But at least I did 19 to you, you cow. Piercing, slashing, and then I did some electricity. 3d6. 3 damage. I love makers. Alright, Lon. I think we want to finish off Windog.
No, not like this.
Notice how she did a judgment on herself. You see that little triangle over her head? I should have pointed that out here. Let's actually scroll up and show you that shit. Why did we lose all this shit? That's a weird glitch. What the hell? Oh, anyway, where did it start? What is going on where they're losing all my gear? Oh, that's definitely a glitch. That's probably something we should report as well. Anyway, whatever. Initiative, 24. Fuck you. Windog 20. Man, we weren't even remotely close. We had a 17 was our best. I'm looking for her activating of an ability. And you can check it by the purple. That's the good information here, by the way. So Hasilla uses ability Judgment Protection. That's the judgment she put on herself. So okay, swift action. So she's basically an Inquisitor is what I'm guessing. And as such, she's down but not dead. As such, she's buff for armor. Let's take a look at that soon.
Go for their hearts.
21. That's not that bad. Camilla. hit either. Evoker. I'm gonna 5-foot stutter step away from this fool. Hopefully that's enough for me to be able to do this, because she's got a reach weapon is my concern. Let's try match miss her ass. Yeah, auto hit is auto hit. Ooh, that looked really sexy too. Love my new spells, man. I mean, I know they're the same spells from the old game, but I just like that they upgraded the graphics on that shit. Ooh, swing and a miss. Lon.
Endure this!
Come on, Lon. I'm gonna buff her weapon up here. Just give me a
You are today's sacrifice.
damage besides. Because that, did that buff our weapon? Yeah, it did. Oh, it's a masterwork weapon already, so it's already a +1 to the swing. It's +1 to damage, though, so I'm okay with that. Alright, end your turn. She's down, she ain't getting back up. Unless we don't do anything about her.
Into the fray.
There it is. Oh, mighty Salamawaka, your faithful servant invokes you now. Demons, protect your mistress. Oh, you cow.
We are the light.
All right.
They
Anyway,
are the darkness.
they got back up. But notice how Wind Dog's all dead anyway. But enough to do 6 points of damage to me, you bitch. All right. You are 5-foot stutter stepping over here. I want you to attack this.
The spirits demand your blood.
Flanking me. Seela. You take these things out. Okay. Seela protection again. Oof. Evoker. I want you to stutter step your happy ass over here. The demons. Quasits, excuse me. What do we know about you pricks? Yeah, that's spell resistance. Now, I'm spell level 3. Caster level, excuse me. 3. So I would need to roll, I want to say, a 10 or better, which means slightly better than a 50-50 chance. They're resistant to acid, cold, and fire, so that would be a bad idea, and immune to poison and electricity, so that's really fucking me. Wow, that really screws a lot of my builds, too. I keep forgetting to point out that part. So, demons, like these little pricks, are immune to poison and electricity. Seems to be a common theme. Now, those of you that don't know, Magus, common build that I go with, uses shocking grass, electricity. Now they're immune. Another thing that they use in my builds are poison spells like Thinking Cloud and Cloud Kill, because again, there's no spell resistance to them, and they work reasonably well, and there's good ways to protect you and your team to make you immune to the effect. So now that don't work on them either. So I'm going to have to rethink all kinds of tricks. Wow, you guys are just dicks. It's cool. It's more fun this way. Let's just be honest. Can I hit her? I think I can. Let's do it. Pop, pop, pop. Ooh, that was nice. 7 points damage. I'll take that. Lon. I don't know that he's within range of these damn closets or not. But I'm in range the tiniest bit away. And help shoot that.
You won't survive me.
There we go. Ooh, critty. Big old critty. Come on, beast. We need to kill Wind Dog, though. She's getting to be an annoyance. Excuse me. Come on, Camellia.
No,
Poke the bogey.
not like this.
Ooh, double attack. Oh, you bastard. Alright, Seela. Finish off the quad. Attack 5 with me.
I'm gonna
Oh,
try this
well, that was
again.
not cool. That was not cool at all. That quad needs to die. Alright, Camellia. Get over here. Keep him off my face. Ooh, a big old crit, no less. She apparently didn't like having magic missiles in the face. Did you just poison cloud me, you son of a bitch?
No glory without risk.
Go away. She got poisoned. She got, oh, Quasit poisoned. You son of a bitch. Come on. We still need to finish her off, by the way. Reduced. It's okay. She made her fortitude check. Okay. Looking good. Hosilla's a big sack.
You've crossed the wrong mountain.
Feel that thing. Okay. Now it's going to make us go over and finish off Windog. So, that's fine. Just charge her. Pokey, pokey, stabby, stabby.
No,
But, oh, she's still
not
dead.
like
No.
this.
Alright. No. Alright, there we go. Right there. Now we'll get some backstory information.
Well, are you going to finish me off? It's not exactly unexpected.
I'm not hearing the voiceovers at all. How about you guys? I'm not going to read this to you. I'll just pause, let everyone read it.
What else are we supposed to do with you? You're not just a traitor, you're a monster. The young ones believed you, and you lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh.
I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring strength to our tribe? You're useless,
I led by example. I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile.
I went through the same ritual
so
as
they
them,
expect
and
to leave on
I
their chest.
didn't.
The bleeding deep wound on your chest is gone like it was never there in the first place. The skin is totally smooth and unmarred. The heaven mythic path is also.
It's gone. It was just there, and now...
If he had been marked
right,
by
so
the
you've been
abyss,
serving
do
Seven
you
Rock
think
Lockle this whole
some
time?
nobody priests will be able to help? Better to serve a
You find out the
strong
history of her,
master than to eke out an
starving
existence in a
the
dark
maze or whatever,
hole
and
with no
she
hope.
basically was introduced to this
I am of the
evil bitch, this
neithers.
Priscilla that we just killed.
Our lives are
And they
short,
basically fed
but
her
we are
ice in her
hardier
ass
than
or whatever
humans.
and made her
I
rage
realized
and
a
turn into a
long
fucking
time
monster.
ago
the
that
more
I was
she
capable
but
of
then she was
more
able to
than
control
this
it.
life.
So I'm
I
basically
thought you were better
shrinking
than...
you down for a day. Why'd you get
Sabbath.
married? Blah,
But then
blah,
what-
blah. Why'd
So
you
I
do
could
this? Why'd
kill you
stop us?
quiet? Yes, then.
You should have
So
chosen...
basically,
You're
when
saying
she
I
was out
should have
helping
died
him,
that day,
Lon,
Lan.
to try to find the sword,
But
she
then
wasn't actually
who
trying
would
to
have
help him. She
listened
was
to
trying
your
to fucking kill his
feeble
ass.
joke?
I would have
So we
been
actually saved
fine
him.
without all that.
It was
She
simple.
actually, when
I
we worked for
lured
Priscilla,
those
she
I
used to
deemed
bring people down to
worthy
the fucking
into the
caves here,
maze.
the maze
So when
feed
Lan
to
ran
the
off
demon.
looking for.
You sickened me.
You're gonna have her join us, attack, leave, don't want to see your face again. I'm gonna take either of you with me. I think I said this yesterday.
Do you think I like.
She hisses and leaves and pisses off. And that was about as far as I took the video yesterday, so I think this will be a good stopping point after we check everything
She's
out.
gone.
When takes a breath, she's
But
gone, but next time she won't get away. Damn it,
she won't
Windu,
get
why
away.
do you have to go?
Damn it,
Anyway,
Windu.
there's no point crying. when
Why'd you have to
milk.
go and...
Give me a couple of minutes, I'll bring the chief and the rest.
Anyway,
I need to clear my head.
There's...
Cool beans. It's gonna be another big expo dump in it. Chief's soul appears, flanked by mongrels. The journey has taken its toll on him. His breath is labored and the sweat is dripping from his bloated face. What's shish? Neville is a low whistle. Well, I'll be damned. Turns out old Herlin isn't as crazy as we all thought. There really were demons down here. I should have listened and sent a patrol down here. Damn it. Horgus' lips curls into stays and he tries to keep his distance from the unconscious mongrels. You said you were in charge of a reconnaissance and the Eagles watch Anivia. How could you miss a nest of demons beneath Canebras? Anivia sighs. Yeah, right, like it wasn't enough that I sniffed after every damn shadow in the city. Everybody knows the stories about the demons living beneath the streets of Canebras. Those tales are as old as the Crusades themselves. I messed up, but you fixed my mistake, so thanks. Anivia, how's the leg? Anivia winces slightly, but forces a smile. Better than yesterday, worse than the day before. I'm not gonna die, don't worry. This place must be burned with holy flame. The place is overrun with demons, but that's not the worst part. Windog, she's been working for the demons all this time, luring the young, strong mongrels into the maze. He nods at the unconscious mongrels. We might still be able to save these ones. They can't get any stupider, that's for sure. But they might be meaner than they were before. But I suppose all teenagers are monsters in their own way. So laughs, but it comes out at a rasp. Ah, Lon, we don't waste words on people who don't listen to the tribe. You act the fool, you suffer the consequences. Sol gives a ragged sigh. Windog, how could she? She deceived them and then she left. What's become of us? Chin up, Chief. The kids you rescued are safe now. The demons are gone and the traitor's been dealt with. All's well that ends well, I say. You need to look after the young models. I don't know what they'll be like when they come to, but look after them, Chief. They went through something horrific today. Not everybody's capable of enduring something like that. It will change them forever. Yeah, eating ass will do that to you, man. Why you don't do it? As long as they can hunt, they are. As long as they can hunt. Wow, that's all they care about. The rest can wait. Uplander and you, Lon, you saved them. Only the gods can salvage their souls, but we are a tribe. We will think of something, and when they're stronger, they can go up to the surface. The time has come. It's time to get out of here. Chief, I think I'm going to lead our visitors to the surface, and I'm going to keep going. Something interesting is happening out there in the world. Maybe it's my chance to do something more useful than skinning cave rats. Saul heaves a sigh. You never were one of us. You always looked up. You think I don't see these things? Our life is not for you. Go. But where do you go now? Where is the way out? Beats me, but these beasts got down here somehow. Lance searches Hostele's body and shows you some papers and a key. I don't know what these documents are, but I'm sure that this key will come in handy. Return to Canaverous. Nevia's eyes quickly skim over the letter, and she passes it to you. Those cheeky sons of... This is all the information on the cultists in the city. Their meeting places, passwords, their secret hideouts. I think we should show this to whoever's in charge of Canaverous right now. As soon as we get back to the surface, we'll find out what's what. Cultist dispatch. Let's see if it tells us the letter here. Yeah. Savelmek. This is my last warning. You need to act discreetly without attracting any more attention than you already have. People are already talking about the strange disappearances of Canaverous' most righteous men. Keep a low ground, nurture your mongrel pets, and wait patiently. The call to battle will soon come, and it will sound loud and clear even down there in the catacombs. Gather your warriors immediately. After that, bring them to the surface and lead them to the Tower of Estrad. This tower will be my final dagger, and I shall plunge it into the guts of Canaverous. Our vicious servant Faxon made the tower his base of operations several months ago, taking command over the Templar forces in Canaverous, while the Grand Master was distracted by other matters. Faxon has already gathered a stash of weapons, potions, and other useful supplies, which he will gladly share with you if needed. If he behaves himself, you two should combine your forces. If not, just take his stupid little head off his shoulders and take command yourself. Mistress Monago. Ooh, you bitch. So we gotta level up. Alright, let's loot some bodies here first. So we got, oops, I forgot we got that still on. Hasilla. Got a glaive, potion, and breastplate. Collect all. Anything else in the area? Oh yeah, we got these dead guys over here. We have a heavy mace, and I'm just gonna collect it all. Mongrels. More mongrels. Wow. That strip sucks, yo. Alright, yeah, it looks like this is the way out. We didn't really get a chance to explore the room very much. Let's just take a quick gander, just make sure we're not missing anything. More dudes here. Portraits.
I'll show the way.
Let's do a quick inventory check, see what we just picked up. A heavy mace of fire. Oh, hey, I'm glad I grabbed that. Marching Terror. Whenever this +1 glaive lands a hit on a new enemy for the first time, the target receives 1d6 negative damage, and all other enemies in a 5 feet radius must be pass a will save. DC 17 and become frightened for 1 round. Whoa, fucking yeah. What else we get? We got the heavy mace of fire. This +1 heavy mace deals an additional 1d3 of fire damage on a hit. Not bad. And we got a level up. We got some breastplates and stuff. Wish they would have given us the ability to sell shit before we... Let's quick save this. Let's just talk to these people just one more time, make sure there's not something that needs to happen. Is there any... I was kind of hoping for an icon or something that was going to tell us to rest here or sell stuff or something like that, but I guess no. Alright, let's level him up and then we'll call the video quits today, guys. Zen Archer level 3. He's going to now get better attack bonus, probably. Key pool now. Kai pool. Fast movement. He moves faster. That's going to come in super handy for someone that's a ranged attacker. That's very nice. Kind of liking this key monk, or the monk Zen Archer shit. Kai Strike Magic. Third level key strikes level amongst unarmed attacks be treated as magic weapons. So if he's unarmed attacking, who the hell's going to do that? Point Blank Master. Here we go. Point Blank Master as a bonus feat, even if he does not meet the prerequisites. So now, for those of you that don't know, Point Blank Master, when you get point blank shot and precise shot, and then you usually have to unlock other things like weapon focus, longbow, or something, or weapon focus in a ranged weapon, let's just say it that way. You can unlock this thing called Point Blank Master if you have fighter feats. Obviously, this is part of the prerequisites that he doesn't need to meet. What Point Blank Master allows you to do is, if you're attacking at point blank range, usually melee range, you get attacks of opportunity on your ass. This stops that. This makes him literally allow him to run up into battle, be right in their fucking face, and just poop, 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 arrows in the goddamn face. Just an amazing upgrade. I'm going to get him more mobility, more perception, and more nature. Sure, why not? Next. Alright, so we got that. Now another thing we can get for him is Deadly Aim. This is the equivalent of power attack, but for ranged weapons. So penalty to his swing, bonus to his damage. If we don't want that one, another one that is probably being kept from us is Rapid Shot with a thumbs down. Making a full attack with a ranged weapon, you can fire one additional time this round, where all attacks in that round are at a -2 penalty. That's a big penalty, but that's an extra attack. So literally, he goes from about 2 attacks to 3, if this works. And I say if, because remember, he has that flurry of blows that he's been doing with his Zen Archery shit, right? Where he gets to shoot twice. That may not stack. Yeah, see, Zen Archer cannot use Rapid Shot or Mini Shot when making a flurry of blows with his bow. So this will take that away. So yeah, that's why it's giving us the thumbs down. So pass. But I will take that Deadly Aim. Yeah, give me some of that damage. Point Blank Master, and again you get to pick your ranged weapons. Notice the list of weapons: throwing axe, sling staff, slings, shurikens, light repeating crossbow, heavy repeating crossbow, hand crossbow, darts, bombs, short bow, race spells, that's your ranged touch attacks, longbow, and these short bow and longbow imply compound bows as well, light crossbow, javelins, and heavy crossbow. So he's got skill in all these. You have to pick something. Obviously, longbows are pick. That's fucking nice. That's real fucking nice.
Meditate on your mistakes.
And that's what this one is right here.
Might make you feel better.
That's something you'd want to shut off periodically, so be careful with that. This way, then over here. Again, when you're at a penalty to your swing, that's what that's going to be about. So, -1, +2. Sorry guys, I had to sneeze there. I want to mute myself. Alrighty then. That's not bad. Before we say goodnight, I do want to at least heal up. I don't want to forget and like walk into the next dungeon and be a dumbass and go, hey, I'm right here, and you die like in the first swing. Alright, I feel good about that. And on that, since this is a clear and obvious upgrade for this piece of shit, let's trade out. So that's nice. And that might be something that we want to switch over to her, as it is magical. Solid damage. I mean, you can't argue with a two-handed weapon, because that +4 actually becomes +6 damage for her, because she's two-handed wielding. And if she had power attack, which I don't think she has yet, she would get even more. Again, power attack would be a -1 to your swing, +2 to your damage, but because of the two-hander, it becomes +3 to your damage. So that's why power attack, a strong build, and a nice two-handed weapon, or a weapon you can wield two-handed, because you can wield a longsword two-handed. You just can't have anything in your offhand. You can just like crush some shit. So if you want to do damage, strength, power attack, and a weapon that can be wielded with two hands. Just make sure that your attack bonus doesn't suffer, because if your attack bonus suffers too much because of power attack, for example, you really swing and miss a lot, and that's no bueno. You can't have that shit. So we're doing well. Pretty happy. With that, let's do a quick save, or an actual save. And with that, my name is Brother Man. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you guys think. We'll edit this video to trim out all that weird shit and the bug report and what have you. But with that, I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.